So you need your camera when you plant this because not only are these beautiful flowers, these are going to attract those little hummers. It's M81995, the three-piece Rosie Posie Hummingbird Mint. It's the QVC price of $32.75 and available on 3 easy pays of $10.92. This is a perennial. It will ship out to you at the appropriate time for planting in your area. And fragrant, yes, yes, yes. So Roxanne, many people, including yourself, I call it hummingbird mint. You call it agastache. And this one is considered a hardy variety of agastache. Can you just tell us about that?
Larry, if you think that daylilies are easy to grow, this plant takes the cake. Okay. Rosie Posie Hummingbird Mint. First of all, it has a beautiful kind of lemony mint smell. It's super fresh. Again, I call this another Larry plant. The deer, the rabbit, don't bug them at all. Oh, and let's talk about bugs. They don't like it either. This is another investment plant. It is a pollinator. It's a perennial. It's going to come back year after year after year after year. It blooms early spring, all season long, even through the first frost. It is just stunning. Under daylilies, if you have a honeysuckle, again, it's a pollinator, so the butterflies and the hummingbirds are just going to magnetize to it. If you want to start a pollinating garden, the hummingbird mint is where you want to start because again, it's a hardy plant,
Absolutely.
Lair.
And
Cut
Roxanne,
flowers, bring them into your house, honey.
look how pretty that dark pink looks with your glass hummingbird feeder. I mean, truly, I'm starting a
Okay,
hummingbird garden this year where I'm going to be planting these wonderful flowers that are going to attract them. But I'm also going to be using your hummingbird feeders.
okay, so this is the deal, Larry. Yes, love our hummingbird feeders, and yes, everybody needs our hummingbird feeders in your garden. But these hummingbird feeders have 4 ports. Once this hummingbird mint starts to bloom, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have hundreds of ports. When you start bringing the flowers into your garden, you're going to give them lots of nectar. So between the two, you're going to get those little pollinators going. They
Ah,
love, love, love it. Now,
so nice.
again,
But you know what?
17 inches tall. You want to do these
Let's
about
talk
12
about
inches apart.
air rocks because I think you told me this one is also heat and drought resistant.
It's heat and drought resistant, and it's also a really, in my opinion, a compact plant. It doesn't get lanky banky, and the flowers on it are just stunning, Larry. I'm telling you, and it comes back year after year after year. It's a staple to your garden. You want full sun on this, okay? At least 6 hours a day. Super easy again. You're going to get these home. You're going to take and let them sit for a day, water them, and then you're going to take and plant them into your garden. You're going to take and do a little fertilizer on them. Take your dirty little digger, make that nice hole. Make sure that you pat that dirt around everything you plant so that there's no air pockets in there. Again, this is going to grow, about 17 to 22 inches tall. And again, you want these about 12 inches apart. Stunning, stunning, stunning with the lavender, with the Rosie Posie. This Rosie Posie looks absolutely gorgeous with our agastache. Even your cutting garden, the bulbs, Larry, take and plant those gladiolas in the back, and then put this hummingbird mint in front of it. And I'm telling you, between the hummingbird feeders and the flowers that you're going to start getting in your garden, they're going to just thrive on this.
And
Again, it
Roxanne,
blooms
I
early spring through the first frost.
you have it planted in a whiskey barrel planter, because a lot of our plants, you don't have to plant in a flower bed. You can plant in containers. So if you live in an apartment, if you live in a condo, use those containers, decorate your balconies, bring the hummingbirds into your area. Just because you live in an apartment and don't have a big yard, you can still attract them. And like I said earlier, if you plant something like this, whether it's in a flower bed or in a container, you're going to want to get out your camera, because these are truly a beautiful, beautiful pink color. And when you're attracting those multicolored butterflies and those sweet little hummingbirds, you're going to want to capture this and you're going to post it all over your social media. I can tell you that.
And which is what I try to do for everybody, Larry. The agastache is definitely another must for your garden. Effortless gardening. And again, I cannot take and stress enough. This is a super easy plant to grow. If you thought it was easy to throw those daylilies into a hole and water them and then walk away and go like this is even easier than that one. But this comes back year after year after year after year. And you guys just missed the hummingbird behind me here. They're out here. They love the garden. But Larry, this blooms profusely from early spring all the way through the first frost. Okay. Again, it's a staple for your garden, another investment plant because it's a perennial and it comes back year after year after year. You're going to get 3 of these and you're going to make a big old statement with this. If you've ever seen like those tall planters, like I've got one on each side of my garage that I love putting
Sure.
the agastache or the hummingbird mint into there and then fill out the lantana or the petunias,
So pretty.
verbena. Oh my gosh, that pink verbena that we sell, Larry, with this, absolutely gorgeous together. The two of them,
pretty.
and then again, deer resistant, rabbit resistant, bug resistant, and they don't like them, but I sure do, and so do the butterfly and those hummingbirds.
Rock, we introduced this at the beginning of March, and it has been very popular. So please stay in the ordering process. It's M81995. It's our 3-piece Rosie Posie Hummingbird Mint, available for $32.75, and just 3 payments of $10.92 will get this home for you. Don't forget, we will ship it out at the appropriate time for planting